This piece is another favorite of, I think, many people who've come to see your show, Joseph. And this will be the Women of Distinction series as well. Or is this? Okay, but this is called Lamentation, and I thought that it might be interesting to hear a little bit about this piece because it seemed to strike a chord with a lot of the visitors who came to the show.
This piece, the motive has become twofold. In that one, I started out addressing mass incarceration, and then somewhere during the time that I was doing this body of work, then there was a rash of police murders of unarmed black men. So this whole idea is about a mother who's received a letter, and the suggestion is that there's bad news in the letter. Maybe her son has been arrested, maybe her son has been killed. And of course it threw her in a state of despondency.
Well, I wondered also that we talked about the times we're in now, and that all the discussion that's going on in contemporary events about the Black experience, and I wonder if you had some type of if you had a thought to a way of our healing for the future, if you had any visions about how we could heal in the future. What would your wish be for the communities, whether it's a local community or the global community?
It's interesting, and Gail and I had this conversation fairly recently as we finished watching Dr. Henry Gates' series on the Black church. And I think the healing, and we were talking in terms of the miseducation of America, miseducation in terms of the distortions and the eliminations of black accomplishments in America. And I think, the black people included, if we know this history and start including this history, it will help to broaden America's mind. It's not going to change some minds, but I think it's a good start in terms of the healing process, because what is it? Knowledge is power. And I think if folks knew the other side of Black American stories, I think it would help affect positive change in the country.
So the idea would be that if we can educate everyone and have not just one side of the story, not just the white side of the story, but a more complete side of stories, and we're educating our youth in those ways in the beginning, that we're going to be able to maybe grow and heal as a country better.
I think so.
Yeah.
And we're especially excited about that, I think, for two reasons. Because one, there's a young lady here, and she addressed the issue herself. She brought it up. She's interested in knowing more about Black Americans' accomplishments and contributions to America. And she noticed that there's an absence of that information in her school books. And the other side of it is, we had visitors in our home a week or two ago, young couple, and they were expressing the same interest. So we've given them a list of resources to start them off on their journeys.
That's a great sentiment. I like that idea, and I think the Upstairs Art Space really cares a lot about education. So that's something for us to think about too in our future as well. So, Thank you very much, Joseph, for your time today. We enjoyed learning about your work, and you can come down and see the exhibition until March 13th. So thanks so much.
Thank you very much. My honor.